Good evening, good evening, good evening, Victorious Ones. We live over here on the Victorious Ones channel with your coach Monica. Yes, 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 yes. I'm excited to come before y'all today. Today is my Friday Eve. If y'all never heard of what Friday Eve, welcome to the Victorious Ones. Where on Thursday, we celebrate Fridays before it come because it's Friday Eve. So over here on the Victorious channel, it's Friday Eve. It's Friday Eve. And I'm so excited that I get to come and do my favorite thing. I get to come on here and inspire y'all. I get to come on here and be the true God woman that God made me to inspire my tribe. To inspire y'all. And I see all y'all up here. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Brittany. I love y'all. I just want to tell y'all that I love y'all. Y'all are my sisters. Y'all are my sisters. I'm the loud sister that come in the room and light it up because that's how God made me. For so long, I wasn't this version of me. I'm that sister. Y'all like, oh, that's a loud one. The one that be loud for Jesus. That's our sister Monica. That's what that is. If anybody ever see us together and they be like, what is going on? Oh, that's just her over there with Jesus, vibing with God. So I'm going to get into this message on today, y'all. The message that God poured on my heart. Hey, Francis. Welcome, sweetie. I hope everybody had a good day, by the way. I hope everybody had a good Friday Eve. Today, God wanted me to speak to us about it's in our roots. And I was like, God, how am I going to spend this? How am I going to get them the information about it being it? Because God kept giving me this thing about roots. So what I did was, instead of drawing back from the topic that he gave me, is I went on my trusty Google and I prayed, and then I had God help me, lead me to some information about roots, right? So I did a lot of research on roots, right, y'all? Researching about just what roots mean. That way I can do the spin that God need me to give. That way I can help y'all. Victoria is on the line today. My number 100. Y'all remember I told y'all the story behind my 100 member who I prayed about, Victoria. She on here. I call her beautiful because that's what she is. Hey, Victoria. God say it's in our roots, y'all. In our roots. And I want y'all to think about it like spiritually. Because it's always spiritually whenever I'm talking. Because that's what I speak from, the spirit world. The spirit realm. I use the spirit. So although God gives us, like, even when he speaks in the Bible, it's in parables. God speaks in parables. So that's why I was like, God, why are you giving me about this message about the roots? He said, because that's how I need you to use it. Use the roots. But we're talking about the inner us is what I'm talking about when I say it's in your roots. It's the inner you that God is speaking to through me to help you get to what I'm telling y'all about. So when I looked up the word roots, there are 4 principles that are important whenever we're talking about roots. And this is the first one that God gave me whenever I looked up the word roots. Roots are anchorage. Whenever I looked up what roots mean, roots are anchorage, meaning the roots anchor the plant in the compost. Compost is dirt. Dirt in our life is the stuff that hurt us. It may have been something in your past. It may be something now that we're growing through. That's what compost is. So we are the root. The compost is the stuff around us that we may don't have control over, but God is going to use that to grow you into a better person. So we can't never look at dirt like when you touch dirt and feel all grimy and we be ready to wash it off. That ain't what God be wanting. God be needing that dirt to be there to help us grow. It's actually fertilizer. Yep. It's good to have that dirt around us. And at the times, it don't feel good. We must all admit, it don't feel good. But what's that Bible verse? It say, it all works together for the glory of God. It all worked together. The divorce I went through, the relationships, toxic relationships I went through. I'm saying through because I'm through with that stuff. The brokenness I went through to identify who I am within God's kingdom. I had to go through all of that to get to the point where I'm able to coach other women, other men, to know that you're going to get through this too. All that dirt, all that compost, it's necessary. It's necessary. You're going to be able to look at that stuff and be like, it's okay. It was necessary. You was necessary. I'm talking about anybody that may have hurt you. Any friendship that may didn't prosper or wasn't supposed to prosper. It's okay. And I still love you as a person. So think about that. The anchor, your root, you're the root, but the compost is that dirt. It's necessary. The next thing that a root does is that it support. Water is drawn up through the plant. And when I talk about water, I'm talking about like right now, me speaking life into you. Water is necessary whenever you're growing your root. You are the root. So you need to be watered. Look, I got some water sitting over here with me now. We got to be watered. If you don't be watered, what's going to happen? You draw back. You get dry. You get thirsty. And if you don't feed that thirst or get dehydrated, what happens? You can die spiritually. So we have to be intentional about getting the words and the knowledge that's actually going to feed us. And I'm going to say this because it came to my mind as I'm sitting here talking to y'all. We need to feed ourselves with good stuff, water, rather than like, say if you were to drink some bleach, toxic stuff. Now, I know that sounds funny, right? But you're not going to drink bleach because what it's going to do, eat your insides out. So we don't need to be drinking negativity. And we do have control about some negativity that we watch and listen to. If you're watching something on TV, and y'all might not like what I'm about to say, but hey, I'm going to be your coach that's going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. If you're watching something on TV and it's not feeding your soul or your energy, start getting in the habit of turning that stuff off. And it might not be fun or good at first, because you're like, man, I really want to see what's going to happen. That ain't feeding your soul. You need to find something that you can watch. Like right now, 5 o'clock, Monica about to be on live, loud and in charge, to talk to me about my root, me. Get on something like that. We don't need to be on this other stuff that's just feeding drama. Because then you're going to really think in your subconscious mind that that's life. That's life. Subconsciously, with you listening to me, you growing. You're growing. You might not see it physically, but you're growing because you're watering yourself good stuff. You're not watering yourself with drama, negativity, people talking about people. The older you get, you should be drawn away from that because it's making you and your spirit like, that don't agree with me. So water your root with positivity. That's my point on that one. The next thing God put on here, because I looked up what it meant, because I actually got a drawing. I don't know if y'all can see it. It says food. And it's the same thing with watering yourself with the water. But food takes up the nutrients. So the more you feed yourself with positivity, like for me, the more I feed myself with my worship music, because that's what worked for me. You got to find what worked for you. I can always give y'all suggestions, but you got to listen to what I'm telling you, but then use what worked for you. Because God made us all different. So what worked for me may not work for you. But the one thing that is going to work for you is you praying and being careful about the stuff that you ingest. I'm talking about spiritually, what you spiritually listening to, what you spiritually watching. Because all that stuff getting your energy. Who you around too. You don't have to stand there and put up with listening to all that negativity. If you getting a phone call and you like, man, I don't know about that. You don't got to answer it. I said what I said. You don't have to answer it. You can love people from a distance. And eventually they'll get the point. When you learning and growing, God is putting you in new rooms with new people. And I know this to be true because it's happening in my life as I'm talking to y'all right now. When I look back on my life even 7 years ago, and this year marked 7 years ago when God started my transformation to who I am now. And I never knew that's what God was doing. Now I know. I went through some things, y'all, but now I see why. Because he needed me to be built to be able to speak life and to use the gifts that he has given me to help other people. I've always been an encourager, always a positive, go-lucky person. But I was using it to help other people before I even was looking out for me. And that's not good. We first got to be able to feed ourselves good stuff. That's like when we have carrying a baby. We have to feed ourselves the good food first. That way our baby can be fed the good stuff. That go back to your root. You have to feed your energy, which is around you, good stuff. That way you can feed your baby, which is you. You your baby. You your baby. So feed yourself good stuff. And don't worry about what nobody think. If you in the car with your gospel all loud and proud, like I do because I have to, and I know God made me to be like that because I have to, they don't know your story while you crying and praising God the way you do. So you can't worry about that. You can't worry about that. Be more focused on your growth, that you're not worrying what other people are doing or what they think about what you got going on. Because eventually the fruit gonna show. And I'm not talking about necessarily the physical stuff we touching. I'm talking about the fruit of your spirit gonna show. Even when you gonna try to hide it, God ain't gonna let you. He not gonna let you hide that inner peace you got, that inner joy you got. He not gonna let it hide. He not. Because even on days when I be trying to be quiet, God be like, whatever. Stop tricking yourself. Because I didn't make you like that, Monica. I made you to be loud for me. Yeah, all that pain was for purpose. And now I'm using that pain for the purposes of God. Purposes of my daddy. Because that's who has always had Monica Stokes back. My father God, my daddy God, has always had my back when this world was trying to break me down and tell me I was nothing. Yeah, it's payback time, devil. Because all day he been trying me too. But that's when I know I'm working for God. All day long. But then I get to come on here and I get to talk to y'all. So he ain't win. He want people to be sad and down and depressed on your luck. Don't let him win, queen. Don't let him win, king. You get up on here every day and listen to these videos, even if you don't feel like it. Because then you're going to be feeling better. Because who feeling better in these videos? Come on. If you ain't feeling better, I need you to be feeling better. That's what the devil wants. He wants us not to feel better. He know his tricks are the same. He got the same toolbox with the same tricks. Deception, lies. Steal your energy. Kill your joy. That's what he be trying to do. And that's when, like that other video I told y'all, you have to tell them loud and proud. Not today, devil. Not today. Just like I'm telling it to y'all. Because I'm just telling y'all how I express it. Not today. I had to say it today at work. Loud and proud. Not today, devil. Because he be trying me. Say, God help me. Because not today. Not today. And I even have to say it around my kids sometimes, y'all. Yeah, they don't try me. But they teenagers now. So yeah, that energy right there, I'm not going to play around with. Not today. So y'all use that terminology, and it's okay to say it out loud. Don't let him be scared. That's what he wants, your voice to be silent. He wants you quiet and recluse, like you don't have a voice. But he's a liar. And the truth ain't in him. So you speak the truth. Not today, devil. The last thing on here about our roots, or the function of our roots, and you the root, remember that, is water evaporates from the leaves. Water evaporate from the leaves. When I read that, I was like, God, how am I going to use that? He said, calm down. You know, just listen. The water evaporates the leaves. Water is them tears. It's them tears. And I don't know why I keep wanting to say this, but I'm about to just do it. Because God say, listen, you already done been up here loud. So just talk. Them tears, y'all. That's why you cannot be worrying about what other people think when they see you releasing them tears. You releasing that hurt. You releasing it when so-and-so called you so-and-so. Is what you're releasing. The devil wants you like this. Keeping that stuff in. When rather God want us to do whatever you need to do. Turn your music up, right? You got to release that stuff. You cannot keep it inside. You can't keep it inside. And then when I do it when I'm home. My kid, I don't hide how I cry. And I'm not saying that's the best thing to do, but I don't hide who I am even around my kids. If I find a moment I need to get in my prayer closet, which is right here, y'all, in my prayer closet, in my room, and I close the door and I turn my music on and me and God having us a moment, I'm not about to be in here. The devil wants you to get in the bed with the covers up and just go to sleep. No, God say do what you got to do to release it. So that's my challenge on my action step for y'all on today. I want you to release the pain. Release the hurt. And it is a process. I'm not saying it's like an instantaneous, ooh, it's going, no. I'm never going to lie to y'all about that. It's a process. But then the process feel good when you start seeing progress. Progress. So find you some time whenever God leads you to start releasing that pain. Start releasing it. Start releasing any kind of hurt, any kind of burdens you got on you. You don't have to hold that in, queen. You're supposed to release water. That's why you got eyes or tear ducts. God did it, y'all. That's the purpose of tear ducts. And your eyes to have water in them. To release it. So release it. Release it. We growing around here. And think about it. When it rains, it's going to replenish back. And that rain is sitting right here. I'm the rain. God made me, helping me be the rain for you. I'm going to say that because I'm not the rain. God is the rain. But he's helping me be the part of the rain to help you out. So let them tears flow. Let them go. Because then God going to bring some more joy to your life. And then you're going to be up here looking like, look at God. In spite of the compost, the dirt, they keep trying to hold us down. But you got to tell it, not today, devil. What you tell the compost, all the dirt. But it's okay because it's going to work out for my good in spite of. In spite of. So y'all stay strong. Because that's what we are. Victorious ones. We strong. We strong. You speak that to yourself as I'm speaking it to you because you are strong. People often tell me when they find out I have triplets, you're just such a superwoman. No. I'm never that. God knew I could carry that because I'm never doing this in my own strength. Never doing this. Not even talking to y'all am I doing this in my own strength. And I'm not saying this for y'all to feel sorry for me, but I'm going to just say it to be real. Because God said to be real. I done been up since 4 o'clock. I done worked at a job. I even had to take one of the boys to the doctor today to handle something. And from there, I still have to be mama. Like, got to cook. I have a Zoom call tonight. Like, I have a full schedule. But God has put purpose in my life. And I'm not going to let the devil win. Yeah. He prepared me for this stuff when it try to come. So you be prepared when it comes. Because when you grow, the devil know. He know. But don't let it stop your growth. Yeah. Because eventually that growth going to turn into what? Y'all see that beautiful flower over there? You already that queen. It's going to bust out like that. Bust out like that. And you ain't going to be able to hide it. So start and continue to grow. They'll become a better you for you and your family. And if you need a life coach, that's what Monica Stokes is, a certified life coach. Not only have I taken the classes, life has certified me. Life. So if you want to connect with me, I'm going to put my website on here. And you can connect with me, do your consultation session, which is free. The first one is. And from there, you can schedule another session with me. I'm excited. I'm going to use my purpose. I'm going to keep watering my seed. I ain't gonna let the devil be drying me up because I ain't drinking no bleach. We're gonna be over here drinking our water and mind our business. I know y'all done seen that line before. So y'all be encouraged on the day. And thank all of y'all for on here. Hey, Miss Carolyn, I love you. Hey. Thank all of y'all. Lika, I haven't seen you in some years, girl, but I love you. I'm so excited. All y'all up in here, y'all don't even know, just y'all up here watching me, being a unique me that God has called me to be is even amping me up even more to continue on my path and my journey. So you continue on your unique path and your unique journey. God made you. I love you more, precious. And thank you for always supporting me. Shalika, she down here commenting. She didn't know Monica when I was pregnant with them triplets. They'll be 14 this month, y'all. This the first day of the 6th month in the year 2023. So we halfway through the year, y'all. And it's the first day. So I'm proud of all y'all for taking time out to listen to this inspirational word on today. Then not only, and I'm always got to say this, I'm not built only to be inspiration. I want to be built to give y'all the tools and the knowledge. And it can sometimes seem outlandish or boring when you listening to it. But take the time out to listen so you can learn something. You don't want to just be watching something like you're not learning something. It's good to be inspired by how a person make you feel. But for me, I still want to be learning from them too. I'm just saying. It's a balance to it. I want to be learning. If y'all haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, look me up, or I'm going to put it on this link on here. Go ahead and support me on my YouTube channel. Anybody y'all know that's a victorious one out there, y'all want to introduce them to the group, let them know about me. Let them know. They're more than welcome. This open door season for all of us. We just got to walk into it. And I love y'all. Y'all have a great, great, great Friday Eve.